A seemingly endless chorus of cicada buzzing and birdsong fills the air. Surrounded by every kind of travel brochure, Raphael and I are sitting on the carpet. If we keep overthinking this, summer will be over before we even agree on a destination.
In other words, there's no reason not to leave it to chance. Yay or nay?
Raphael pulls out a notebook from the bookshelf and hands it to me. I recognize it immediately. It's his inspiration journal. It's gotten a lot heavier since your birthday from last year.
The burden of responsibilities kept growing. It was bound to get a little chubby. Anyway, we'll let it decide for us. So, we're going here.
Raphael has already opened the journal. The page contains a blurry photograph of a light blue flame burning in the darkness. Its ethereal glow is hauntingly beautiful. Where was this taken?
I think it's, the gas stove in my kitchen?
Our luck was very kind to choose a destination that's within 15 steps. I never would have thought a gas stove can make such an impressionable photo, though.
Hold on. You actually believed what I said?
He takes the journal from my hands and points to a small line of text at the bottom of the photograph.
Azure Islands, Dorania's volcano. I visited this place for artistic inspiration 2 years ago. I saw a brochure while walking around Azure Islands back then. My schedule was too packed, though, so I never got to see the blue flame in the photo. Everything worked out perfectly. Now we can experience it together.
Raphael appears to be satisfied with this outcome. He already pulled out his phone to search for the next available flight to Azure Islands. Wait, aren't we being a little too hasty? You picked a place you've already visited just like that.
Think of it as continuing a journey I never finished. Sure, the scenery is the same, but it'll feel different when I see it again after such a long while.
I pick up Raphael's inspiration journal. Unlike when I first saw it, the pages are increasingly familiar as I flip through. Almost every entry traces moments we've experienced. Cave explorations, pretending to be castaways at White Sand Bay, sketching in Wisteria Grove. Only the last page is empty now. It deserves to retire. Let's use this trip to give the inspiration journal a perfect ending. With a day's worth of preparation, we finally reach our destination on the afternoon of the third day. As soon as we get off the plane, a heat wave carrying the salty sea's moisture hits our faces. While waiting for our ice cream at the airport, an advertisement on the screen beside the small shop catches my attention.
This blue flame is one of a kind, and it's hidden deep within Durania's caves, the volcanic island. Durania contains large deposits of pure sulfur. They turn blue when ignited by lava.
Here you go! 2 raspberry sea salt swirl ice cream cones. Enjoy your stay at Azure Islands.
Thank you. Taking the ice cream cones with 2 scoops each, I start eating while I look at Raphael. Stranded, Raphael is by the luggage cart. While he's staring into space, I push the ice cream cone toward his lips. You're still not used to long flights. Let me save you.
A flight that's over 10 hours is humanity's airborne prison.
What a baby. How did you get here before? Did you swim?
Of course not. I had 2 dolphins to act as my ferry.
You're fine, if you can still crack a joke. I led Raphael out the airport to enjoy the refreshing sea breeze. When I glance at him, I see he's looking something up on his phone. I lean in to get a closer look. Hotel shuttle bus luggage service? We're not going straight to the hotel?
Didn't you say you wanted to eat at the market when we were on the plane? If we go there now, we won't miss out on anything.
I did. Are you sure you can do it now, though? Raphael holds up his phone to show me pictures of food, and my stomach betrays me. The growl is audible.
A minor issue can't get in the way of our food hunt, cutie. Let's go.
It's still afternoon when our plane landed, yet night descends over the island in a blink of an eye. Under the colorful lanterns, various stalls and standing tightly packed rows. Tourists weave through the crowds, their presence mingling with spicy, aromatic scents of food. A lively atmosphere unique to summer beaches appears before us. The pleasant temperature by the sea, maybe the therapeutic power of delicious food, have finally restored Raphael's energy.
That stall sells sago pudding, which has pearl-like bits and white coconut milk. It'd be perfect to eat after dinner.
Did you just say sago? It's sago. Sago!
The one next to it sells wooden ornaments. They were made by using techniques unique to local tribes. Very few know those traditional crafting methods now. Let's finish the grilled sweet shrimp, fish balls, and stir-fried seafood noodles before we visit the pudding stall.
As I browse the market while listening to Raphael's explanations, I realize we almost went in a circle. I can't shake off the feeling that something's off. Raphael, Raphael, have you noticed how the lines get longer wherever we go? As Raphael looks up, the people around us fall silent for a moment. Most of them guiltily avert their gaze, but the identical snacks in their hands betray them. A little girl standing nearby tugs repeatedly on her mother's hands.
Mommy, aren't we going to buy the sago pudding? That handsome man said it was really tasty.
Oh my god, who told these voice actors to call it sago pudding? Holding back my laughter, I lean in to whisper into Raphael's ear. Looks like you have a real talent for being a tour guide, handsome man. He is so handsome.
And you have a talent for being a hunter. You're always observing your surroundings.
As the market becomes increasingly crowded, I pull Raphael away from the throng of people. We walk aimlessly along the beach as our surrounding grows quieter. Eventually, we find ourselves beside a grove of wild coconut trees. The coconut trees stand tall and cast dappled moonlight reminiscent of silver fragments across the soft sand. Their leaves rustle and whisper in secret conversation with the sea breeze. I knew it. Some views can only be discovered when you leave the crowd behind. The coconut tree grove looks beautiful under the moonlight. I pull up my camera and start taking pictures. Meanwhile, Raphael seems to be lost in thought.
Now that you mention it, this place does feel kind of familiar.
Raphael pulls out his journal and flips to the page after the blue fire photo. Sure enough, there's a picture of a coconut grove in the moonlight.
I took a photo here 2 years ago as well. Doesn't that prove our taste and aesthetics are the same?
What a coincidence! The thought of standing in the same exact spot that Raphael once stood in 2 years ago excites me. I put our two photos next to each other for a comparison. The coconut trees have grown a little taller, and that part over the fence over there is gone now.
You're playing spot the difference?
Something about your photo feels like it's telling a story. Is it the lighting? In his photo, the moonlight has unusually cool tone, and a trail of footprints can be faintly seen on the beach covered in the shadows. It's evocative, but also lonely.
Maybe it's because 2 years have passed. Even the moon has changed.
Raphael spoke in a gentle voice. His words are washed away by the sound of waves. I make a frame with my hands, point at him, and study him carefully. Did you get taller? What other changes have you experienced? Raphael reaches out and covers the frame I've made.
Stop looking through your hand camera. Use your eyes to see me as I am. We can wait 2 years. Then we'll figure out if anything has changed.
The focused expression on his face makes it seem like he's trying to capture my current image with his gaze. A burst of music pulls me out of my daze. I turn into the direction of the drums. What's that sound?
It's probably the locals having an outdoor gathering. They say it originally started as a way to welcome people who return from sailing. It then developed into an annual summer festival.
You've experienced it yourself?
Yup, but as soon as I got close, a very enthusiastic man had me dance with him. I didn't even get a chance to take photos as a memento.
Come to think of it, I rarely see photos of you.
Didn't you sneakily take a few of them today? We can get those developed once we're back.
A beam of light from the lighthouse sweeps toward us and illuminates a tranquil corner of the beach. In that brief moment, I catch a glimpse of Raphael's profile. He's unable to hide his smile. Since he already knows what I've been doing, I boldly raise my camera. Come on, say cheese. Back at the hotel, the heat wave has subsided. Twinkling stars dot the sky. After showering, fatigue washes over us, and Raphael and I collapse onto the soft bed. We're sprawled out like starfish. The mattress shifts. Raphael rolls over and pulls me into his embrace as if we were an octopus. Just so you know, your human body pillow will go into sleep mode in a second.
I'm impressed. That's really fast for a shutdown.
I turn and find a comfortable position, then I snuggle against him. Weird. All we did was eat and drink this afternoon. Why do I feel tired the moment I see the bed?
We can only see the blue flame at night anyway. Why don't we cancel our daytime plans and rest at the hotel?
We came all the way here, though. We can't just stick to the land when we're at an island resort. It'd be a waste to stay in a room all day. Not enjoying this view of the ocean is practically a crime.
I know. If the ocean could hear you, it'd be touched by your unwavering determination.
The camera rests on the bedside table since Raphael had left it there. I pick it up. Even though we decided to save the blue flame photo for the last page of the journal, we also captured many beautiful memorable scenes tonight. As I struggle to choose between them, a photo I don't remember catches my attention. In a bustling marketplace, Raphael stands in the crowd with his head slightly tilted. He's strikingly handsome in that moment. It's as if the lights are doing him a favor.
Why are you smiling?
You're just so handsome. His head suddenly appears over my shoulder, which startles me. For some reason, I feel like I've been caught red-handed and I hurriedly cover the camera. I saw a bird I randomly took a photo of.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course. You know, everything about you screams suspicious. And if this birdie is so interesting, why can't I see it?
Raphael tries to grab the camera and I dodge. With a twist, I pull him down with me. We tumble off the bed before we can react. Thud. Raphael becomes my human cushion and absorbs the impact of my fall. With a sheepish smile, I get up and crouch beside Raphael. He's lying flat on his back and hasn't moved an inch. I was just defending myself. You're not allowed to extort me. Raphael turns to look at me, his eyes full of disbelief. I pat the thick carpet beneath us and stand up. I guess I broke you. I'll ask the front desk for a wheelchair. I'm about to leave, but he grabs my wrist. Then Raphael sort of sits up. He sits against the bed and messes up my hair to avenge himself.
Miss, I have a feeling you left your compassion on the beach. You were very agile when you tried to take me down. I'm pretty sure you can climb a volcano right now without breaking a sweat.
I stop Raphael's hands from wreaking havoc on my hair. I use this opportunity to lean against his shoulder and hide my attempt to stifle my laughter.
What? Are you trying to put it on me now?
You grabbed the camera first. You're the one at fault here. My entire body hurts. I can't get up. Before I can continue, Raphael picks me up and places me on one of the balcony's lounge chairs. I thought you were going to throw me off the balcony.
Lie down on your stomach.
Although I'm confused, I lie face down on the lounge chair. Through the reflection in the glass window, I see Raphael walking back to the bedroom. He bends over and starts rummaging through a shopping bag. Footsteps approach and I turn my head. He's holding coconut oil. Oh my god, he's gonna give her a massage. He's holding coconut oil we bought at the market. What are you doing?
Don't move.
Raphael quickly answers my question with actions. He presses his warm palms against my shoulders that are exposed to the cool night breeze. He gently massages my sore shoulders and back. My heartbeat quickens because of his touch. Yet, when I catch a glimpse of him being focused, I feel like teasing him again. My lower back is also a little sore. And my calves.
You really do have me at your beck and call, huh? It's like you're an expert at giving me orders.
Immediately, Raphael's fingertips move to my waist. It tickles. His motions are deliberate and unhurried. Amidst the sudden quietness, my heartbeat is almost deafeningly loud.
You feel warmer now. You don't have a fever, right?
I'm just feeling a little warm. We're in the tropics after all.
Should I turn up the AC for you?
The pressure on my back that was making my heart race stops. I have a moment of relief, so I turn my head to look back at him. Raphael didn't move away. On his face, I see a very amused, playful smile. I freeze. I've been caught.
Oh, you're really stiff. I guess you need a longer massage. And I'm pretty sure we have a lot of vacation time, right?
Under the warm yellow light, the giant shadows of palm tree leaves sway gently in the breeze. The pleasant fragrance of coconut fills the room. These two are funny. After getting a good night's sleep, I stand on the deck. The cool sea breeze is refreshing. This should have been a perfect morning, but...
No ship. Go away. No stop.
The man wearing miner's clothes is animated. His arms are crossed as he frantically shakes his head.
No go island!
We can't visit the island? According to Raphael's plan, we were supposed to get on a yacht so we could go to the most important destination of our journey. Durania is a volcanic island with a flame that's one of a kind. The blue fire can only be seen at night, so we planned to explore the island during the day. Who could have guessed we'd be stopped before even reaching the shore? Why can't we go to the island? I try my best to clearly articulate my words. The man understands my question and quickly responds, but I didn't understand it.
He's saying we can only visit the island after 6 p.m. There are miners who work in the tunnels during the day.
Raphael, who just got off the phone, walks over to me and looks thoughtfully at the miner. You understand the language he's speaking?
A little. It's the native language of the locals here. Thanks for letting us know. We'll come back after dark.
The yacht quickly turns around and sails away from the shore. Our plans have been ruined. Unable to hide my disappointment, I keep looking back at the island. I guess the hiking poles are useless now.
I should have asked in advance. I can sneak you onto the island by going underwater. Consider it my way of making up for my negligence as your tour guide. But isn't there a saying, good things come to those who persevere, yeah?
His comment makes me laugh, and out of the corner of my eye I spot fishing gear at the edge of the deck, and I immediately feel bitter. Okay, Raphael, you can officially assign as tour guide for his negligence. I'll take it from here.
As you wish. So, what's our next activity, Miss Tour Guide?
It's almost noon. Are you hungry? The yacht is anchored near a shallow reef. This small island is one of the smaller resort areas, and it's close to Durania. A flash of silver light appears beside me as Raphael skillfully reels in his catch. He raises his arm, and the lively fish splashes water droplets while thrashing about.
Miss Tour Guide, you won't catch anything if you keep staring at my fishing rod.
His fishing rod? I glance at Raphael's container that's filled to the brim with fish. Then I look at the calm waters in front of me. I sigh. I underestimated how much your subjects adore you. They're probably worried that you won't have enough to eat. Ugh. Out of all the things I could have chosen, why did I go with fishing? I challenged Raphael to a fishing competition, and as expected, the result is a crushing defeat.
What was our bet again? The loser will fulfill the winner's request?
I need to find the guy who said fish have a bad memory. It's been 2 years since they've seen you. Not only do they remember you, but they're also leaping into your trap to throw you a reunion party. The small fish in Raphael's container suddenly starts jumping around. It's as if they're responding to my words. I laugh.
They've never actually seen me before, though. This is more like a welcome ceremony. The ones that saw me 2 years ago should be their grandparents.
Then you must be a legendary figure in these waters. The older fish probably tell bedtime stories about you. I clear my throat and imitate an elderly voice. Ahem. That's a big grandma voice. Back in my day, Grandma was caught by a fisherman, but then she discovered he was actually the sea god.
If they knew we were hungry right now, wouldn't it turn into a horror story? Which, makes a fry's scales stand on end? Besides, your story isn't really accurate. I never fished here before. I had other plans at the time. There's an underwater volcano about 5 kilometers from Dorania. It erupted 2 years ago, and I decided to go see it.
You wanted to witness an underwater volcanic eruption?
I heard about it from my elders when I was a kid. I was curious, so I paid the volcano a visit.
I guess this counts as another exclusive Rafayel attraction. It's like the pink ocean and secret hideout you showed me.
Miss Tour Guide, don't tell me the next stop is an underwater volcano.
What if we go there now?
Unfortunately, it's dormant now. So, we'll end up with a normie, black mountain.
Normie. Black Mountain.
I'll make sure to have an itinerary of exclusive Rafayel attractions for you next time.
The boundless sea unfolds before my eyes, while an unknown wondrous world remains hidden within Raphael's memories. And I'm just a newcomer who longs to explore this fascinating place. Raphael moves his chair a little closer to me and stretches his arms.
What you thinking about?
You should publish a travel book, but featuring these rare underwater landscapes. I'm sure it would be incredibly popular.
To put it in Thomas's words, aesthetic value would be great, but in terms of practicality, it's useless. It'd be hard to find people like you who are willing to walk 5 kilometers along the ocean floor with me, and it's just to watch an underwater volcano erupt, I might add.
The sunlight reflecting off the ocean's dances across our faces. It's as if it could melt us. I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course it's a compliment. Witnessing these sights requires you to have good timing. Finding someone to share the experience is an even rarer blessing. Climbing snow-covered mountains at dawn to watch the sunrise is wonderful. Exploring mine shafts at midnight to see blue fire is amazing.
Raphael tucks strands of my hair. The sea breeze has tousled behind my ear before stretching out his legs. Why am I reading this weird? Raphael tucks strands of my hair that sea breeze has tousled behind my ear before stretching out his legs. He's just as relaxed as a fish leisurely gliding through the water after a satisfying meal.
Sitting like this is also extraordinary.
I nod. Then I lean against Raphael and use his chance to make a request. Yeah, it's nice. So can we forget about me losing the fishing competition earlier? Or I can grill the fish as my punishment.
No, why would I let you run away? Especially when we're on my turf. It's okay, cutie. I've already decided how I'm going to use this opportunity. There's a limited time exclusive Rafayel attraction. The tickets are conveniently on sale nearby. It's a little dangerous, but it's also thrilling. Come with me.
What is it? Raphael picks up the tackle box and walks towards the grill. In response to my inquisitive expression, he points at the setting sun.
We'll be watching the most beautiful sunset in the world at sea.
While enjoying the crispy grilled fish, I occasionally glance toward the shore. Raphael is standing on the beach as he talks to a stranger. They quickly reach an agreement. The man turns to leave as Raphael walks toward me.
I've made arrangements with the Wyvern coach. If we start the lesson now, we'll be just in time for the sunset.
Wyvern? The man leaps up from the sea while spraying water. From a distance, he looks like a flying fish soaring above the waves.
Woohoo!
Following his movements, a long hose sprays water in beautiful arcs. After spinning several times in the air, the man lands right in front of us.
Whew. Whoever has the better balance can take the coach position.
This is how we're watching the sunset? It's definitely something you do. I don't mind, but aren't you afraid of falling?
We're over the sea, so there's nothing to worry about. Falling will be like going home.
Now's not the time to be afraid. We agreed to master this hydroflight-like sport before the sunset appeared. After learning some basic techniques for controlling the Wyvern, Raphael and I step onto the control platform. If I'm the coach, I promise we won't fall into the sea. What do you think?
Even if you do fall into the sea, I'll fish you out. What do you think?
Our gazes meet. Sparks fly between us. My frustration from losing the fishing competition motivates me to claim the coaching position.
Do you want to make another bet?
Sure. Let's test our balance. Whoever falls off first loses.
Deal. And don't forget, you said that, not me. I'll wait for the right moment.
Ah. Ah.
Stop tickling me. Please, stop.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Don't touch that spot. It tickles.
God, his laugh is so sweet. This round decides everything. Be careful. Ah. Ooh.
Did you set yourself up?
Ah, look at him go. I could do that too.
Do you want some excitement? You better hold on tight.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Oh my gosh. They look like they're having fun. Cute.
Don't move. It's not dry yet. Is this easier for you? It's already dry. Never mind. They say this is the most beautiful sunset. Our trip has been worthwhile. Why are you looking at me?
So beautiful. Something's in your eye.
Should I let you get a closer look?
Oh my gosh.
The best sunset.
Ooh! Yeah! The sunset's warm glow disappears on the horizon as the yacht finally sails back to Durania. I can make out the volcano in the darkness, and leaning against the ship's railing to view the night scenery is relaxing, however. Do I really need to wear all of this, Raphael? Raphael is carefully examining the multiple layers of protective clothing I'm wearing.
At midnight, the sea is a lot colder, and the volcanic ash concentration is high. Having proper protection is never a bad idea. You know, you look really cute when you're wrapped up like a burrito.
As I struggle to lift my arm, Raphael quickly takes a picture of me. This is your revenge, and you know it.
Please. No one said only you could take touristy photos. Don't be a bully, cutie.
I pretend to look fierce as I grab protective suit and wrap him up nicely. Satisfied, I clasp my hands together. One perfectly round fishball coming right up. We finally reached Urania before dawn. Far from the resort area, the island is eerily quiet. Even the constant rhythm of waves has disappeared in this area that's shrouded in mist. Our guide, an old miner, sways slightly as he leads us into the dense forest. He's holding a flashlight.
The terrain has changed a lot over the years. The volcanic vent used to be hidden inside the mountain. Then we stumbled upon it while mining for sulfur. The blue flames you want to see are inside one of the mining tunnels.
The thin mist disperses from the wind. Moonlight filters through gaps between the tall trees, and we can faintly make out the mine entrance nearby. The mine shaft is deep and claustrophobically narrow. Its floor is covered with dust and loose stones. Are we really the only tourists on the island today?
Probably. The viewing conditions are demanding and the path is difficult to traverse. Very few people will actually try to see it themselves.
When we reach a fork in the tunnel, the guide suddenly stops and points at an even narrower passage.
Follow the tracks as you go down. You'll know when you see it. I'm only responsible for taking you this far. Don't linger too long, and make sure to return the same way before daybreak.
The guide leaves. We continue walking on the rough, uneven ground. Raphael carefully traces his fingers along the along the rock wall as we move. This really is his first time here. I didn't think we'd have the blue fire all to ourselves tonight.
We're lucky. Tourists usually flock to these attractions that are one of a kind.
When you couldn't visit this place, were you disappointed when you left?
Maybe a little, but I had more important things to do. It was hard to justify staying for a minor point of interest. Looking back now, missing it then is a form of luck.
You said that regret adds character to your life, right? Raphael is momentarily stunned. Then he taps my forehead.
You have a good memory. You even remember things I said in passing.
It's because I have my own Rafayel inspiration journal. My voice echoes and reverberates back to my ears. I open my mouth and continue speaking in a quieter tone. Or quieter voice. Your words, your paintings, the songs you recommend, the stories you tell, I collect them all in my journal. Each page I turn reveals a more complete picture of you. A more complete picture of you, Raphael. And watching it gradually becomes thicker. Watching it gradually become thicker gives me a sense of accomplishment. Didn't you say your inspiration journal is the compass for your creative work? Well, mine always leads me straight to you. Oh my god, they're so sweet. I hear Raphael's muffled laughter beside me and quickly grab his arm. Seriously though, I'm still waiting for you to finish How to Care for a Lemurian. When will you submit a draft?
You're very demanding, cutie. We're on vacation and you're hounding me about deadlines. I'm not missing those deadlines on purpose. It's just that you don't need a beginner's guide anymore. You're taking care of this Lemurian perfectly. The Lemurian who's living by your side is healthy and happy.
His praise catches me off guard. Unable to hide my smile, I pull his hand and walk with my head down. Of course. Let's keep going. We need to leave before the sun rises.
Look up. I think we're here.
We've reached the end of the tunnel before I realize it. Around the corner, a cave glows with mining lights. I hold my breath and pull Raphael's... Oh. I thought it said pull Raphael inside of me, but it said pull Raphael inside with me. Oh my gosh. But I only find a few massive rocks inside. Indistinguishable from any other mine, it's just more spacious. Did we take a wrong turn? There weren't any branching paths along the way, though. Raphael doesn't speak. He gestures for me to listen carefully. Following the sound, I discover a precipice behind the rocks. A faint blue light is being reflected off the walls.
This must be it.
We exchange a glance before peering into the depths below. In that instant, blue ignites our gazes. The cavity isn't deep. However, within it are magnificent blue flames. It's a spectacle that seems to belong to another world. At the bottom of the cave, the blue flames merge into a lake of fire. Blue sparks continuously rise and burst, They resemble sea spray. At the bottomless pool of magma lies the center of the lake, the texture of shiny crystals shimmering with an otherworldly gleam. It's so bright that it's almost blinding. We silently stand side by side, and only the sound of burning magma in our ears. A long time passes before I open my mouth. A lake of fire. This is incredible.
Yeah, this trip was worth it.
We sit on rocks beside a volcanic vent while mist drifts by. It makes me wonder if I'm dreaming. Do you remember
The adventure you gave me for my birthday last year?
I pull the inspiration journal from my backpack and open it. The luminous blue flame illuminate a photo that had been cut from the brochure. The photos never match reality, but this seems even more perfect.
Maybe it really did only have a small flame like a gas stove 2 years ago. We just happened to arrive at the moment when it's at its best.
I flip to the last blank page and wave the journal in front of me to Raphael. Despite the false advertisement, I think this special view would be perfect as a final entry. What do you think?
Of course. I'm honored the dedicated photographer who accompanied me here is actually asking for my opinion.
I position Raphael in the perfect spot. I step back to find the best angle and pull out my instant camera. When I look through the viewfinder, I discover Raphael's figure is no longer there. Raphael, stop moving around. This is the only... Raphael's hand rests on my waist as he guides me to turn in a different direction and gently pushes me down a little. He takes the camera from my hands, and with a quick flick of his wrist, Raphael turns the lens in another direction. I hear the sound of a shutter. Stunned, I stand there as Raphael looks at me.
Trust me, this spot is the best.
Raphael takes up the photo that has yet to be developed and gives it to me. He smiles as he points to the journal in my hand.
I think it's more fitting to call it a memory album. Aside from the inspiration I collected during some trips, it also has things that are very precious to me.
Like,
The freedom to stop whenever I want to in this world, and the comfort of someone being my anchor.
he opens my palm, places the photo in it, and intertwines his fingers with mine.
Did you know? After underwater volcanoes erupt, the cooling lava sometimes forms rocks that create small islands. They gradually become stretches of land that serve as a home for plants. People will eventually set foot on them too. I was lucky enough to witness an underwater volcanic eruption, and I found that perfect island where I feel like I truly belong.
Embraced by our warmth, the photo in our hand is now clear. In the photo, Raphael is looking at the camera, his eyes filled with joy. I'm looking at him, and a sea of vibrant blue flames blooms behind us.
Look, the view from our island is beautiful.
Aww. Raphael is so sweet.